So hello guys and welcome to the second video. I am calling it as a video number 2. Okay. In video number 1 we have already discussed about the meeting the psychological needs of employees. Okay. And we have already discussed about that on theoretical level the many experts and the psychologists have created the models and formulated the theories. Okay. So now these theories, there are some of the commonly known theories which we are going to discuss. And what are these theories we are going to discuss here is one is Maslow's needs hierarchy theory, McClelland's theory of needs, Alfred ERG theory, Herzberg's two factors theory, and so on. Okay, and as I told you that this is important, you need to remember all the names of these theories. They may ask you any question from this. Okay, so now we are going in the detail of these theories one by one. So first of all, we are going to discuss about Maslow's needs hierarchy. Okay, so that we will discuss here first of all. Okay, so this is what the topic of our video today, that is Maslow's needs hierarchy. So now what the Maslow said, okay, he postulated, okay, and postulated, when we say postulate means to put forward something. So what he has said, what he has explained, that the human beings are motivated to satisfy their needs. Maslow proposed 5 main hierarchical levels of needs. Okay, the one is psychological need. First is psychological need. This is the 5 things he said. The first is psychological need. Okay, as you can see in this is our number 1. Okay, then he said psychological need. After that we have the safety needs. This is number 2. He said love need. That is the number 3. Okay, ego need. That is the number 4. Okay, and self actualization need. That is number 5. So these 5 needs, okay, you can see now properly here. See, these 5 needs are important, which you need to remember. I am repeating again, once again. The first is psychological need, second is safety need, third is love need, fourth is ego need, and fifth is self actualization need. So now we will discuss these needs one by one. Okay, so first we go to the psychological needs. Okay, psychological needs relate to the basic need. Okay, that includes like your hunger and thirst. Okay, this is what the psychological needs includes. This includes your hunger and thirst. And next we talk about safety needs. What is this? Safety needs include. Okay, this is your number 2. That is your safety needs. So the safety needs. Your safety needs includes what? Let's see. Okay, the safety needs include the security of all kind. Okay, all kind. That's okay. All the kinds of. And next is love needs. Now let's relate to the need of real need to the relate closely to others. That is called your love needs, because you want to associate, you want to attach with your friends, your family members, and whatnot. So that is your love need. Okay, the next in this series what comes is your ego needs. Now ego needs relate to the need for the status and recognition. Okay, everybody wants to be, yes, I am this and I am that, and like, and this is a very obvious in our country. Like, you know, people, they want to show that I am the this much powerful man, I am that powerful, I have, you know, that person is in my relative is in that position, this position, etc. Okay, next we have self actualization need. Now what is the self actualization need? As you can see here in this circle, I put self actualization need here, right? Can you see that? The self actualization need relates to achieving the one's potential. Okay, that it's okay, fine, you have an ego needs, one of your known person maybe in higher position, but what you are, that matters. So that is called your self actualization need. Okay, relate to achieving one's potential, that what ability do you have. Maybe a child can be good in maths, but he or she may not be good at English, and one may be good at physics but may not be good at the physical activity, right? So everybody is having their own unique potential. Okay, so what Maslow says further we discuss. So Maslow suggested that these needs have a hierarchy. That is, some needs are lower order, okay, needs as compared to the higher orders needs. Okay, so now further the Maslow has divided these needs into the 2 parts. Okay, the one is lower order needs and the another one is the higher order needs. Okay, that you need to understand. He also suggests that unless the need at the lower level is satisfied, means if your lower level need, basic things are not satisfied. Okay, supposing if somebody is not having proper food to eat in his house, okay, so for that person it is very difficult to dream even to become an IAS, IPS, etc. If somebody is not having the book, so that person can, how can that person will be able to study? So that has been called here as a lower level need and higher level need. Okay, so once your lower level needs are satisfied, then only a person can go for the higher level need. Okay, it will no longer motivate. The psychological needs are the lowest needs in the hierarchy. Okay, and psychological needs, these are basic needs. Okay, followed by the safety. First of all, we need security, right? We need to feel safe, that yes, where we are. Okay, why do we have our home? Because we feel safe in that, right? So that safety need comes, then it comes your love needs. Okay, you have to be, you want to be feel loved by others. Okay, then only we can progress in the life. If you feel like rejected by others, it becomes very hard for a person. Just imagine if somebody is completely rejected. You might have seen some beggars, or some mentally disturbed person is begging on the road. Okay, why this happened? Because they are completely neglected and rejected by the society, so their further needs are not getting satisfied. Okay, so this is what here it is trying to say, that your safety needs, your love needs should be fulfilled first in order to go. Okay, then progress in the life. Okay, followed by the ego needs, then it comes your ego needs. Now what Maslow believes, that this your self actualization needs, they comes the highest order needs. Okay, and Maslow's five needs are related to the different organizational aspects. Okay, that is physiological needs would be that for a salary. Okay, and security needs would be that for seniority and security in job. Okay, love needs would be to belong to a friendly work group. Okay, ego needs would be needs for status and promotion. Self actualization would be the need for achievement of the thing consonant with one's self image. Okay, Maslow makes a very significant contribution. Okay, guys, now we are going for the next theory that is given by McClelland's three motives theory. Okay, okay, guys, now the second one is McClelland's three motives theory. So, McClelland suggests the three motives as being important in motivating a person. Now, what are these three motives? These three motives, the one is achievement, second is affiliation, and third is power. Okay, these are the three motives. We, according to the Maslow, uh, sorry, McClelland's. Okay, now let's see further. So this achievement motives. So how this achievement motives? The achievement motive is characterized by the concern for the excellence, a tendency to complete with standards of excellence set by by others and by self. Okay, the setting of challenge goals for oneself. Okay, you set a goal for yourself, that supposingly you want to crack this exam, so that is your goal. So that comes under your achievement motives. Okay, and awareness of hurdles in the way of achieving one's goal, and persistence in trying out alternative paths or to one's goal. Okay, and supposingly if you are not able to clear this exam, so you may find another path, you may find another goal. Okay, you may use some another strategy to study in the next exam if this will not help you to clear this exam. Then affiliation motive. Next is affiliation motive. Now we are talking about the affiliation motive. Now this affiliation motive, according to Maslow, let's see, is characterized by the concern for establishing this affiliation motive. Is characterized by a concern for establishing and maintaining the close personal relationship affiliation. Okay, that's supposing you are working at your one place. Okay, so you need to be associated with the like-minded people at your workplace. You want to develop a kind of personal relationship with them. Okay, so that is known as called here is affiliation motive, which a human being is having. Okay, now considerable value for the friendship. You need the good friends at your workplace, and a tendency to express one's emotion. There are ups and downs. Your boss might tell you something, so you want to go and share with your friends. Okay, so this all is the part of the affiliation motives, where you will go, to whom you trust, with whom you are attached to. Okay, now further what he says, the Macklin considered the achievement and affiliation to be simple variable. Okay, but he considered power to be a complex variable. Okay, according to Macklin. Okay, these two. Okay, uh, that is your achievement and affiliation. Okay, these two are easy one. Okay, but this one, okay, that is known as called your power power. Okay, power motive. Okay, it is according to him, it's a complex variable. Okay, so now this question may ask that according to the Macleland, which is a complex variable, okay, among these three. So according to Macleland, the power included an urge to control others. Now, what is the power? How he has defined the power is that he says that power is what? The power is an urge to control others. It's an urge. And what is the meaning of the word urge here? It's a desire, your wish. Okay, that everybody wants to control someone. If it's a husband, so husband may like to control the wife, and vice versa. Also, wife can also control the husband also, and the parents want to control their children. Okay, so that is known as called your power, which is required. This is your urge, okay, to control others. Okay, so same thing this happen at the workplace also. Supposingly, if you are at a senior position, so you would like to control others, those who are in your junior position. So now control motive, the desire to make an impact on the others. Okay, this is a desire you have that we give an impression on the others' minds. Okay, now influence motive and the desire to use the power for the benefit of other persons or the group. Okay. Okay, now here we are going to discuss two further different kind of motives in this. All right. Now, what are these motives? The one is your extension motive. Okay, this is called the extension motive. I show you extension motive. All right, and the another one is known as called your influence motive. Okay, this is the second one, that is your influence motive. Okay, so that we are going to discuss here. So now, what is this kind of motives are we going to? So extension motive. So okay, so first we have the control motive. What is the control motive? The control motive is characterized by by a concern for orderliness. Okay, a desire to stay informed. Okay, orderliness means we want proper channel at the workplace. Okay, it should not be like, okay, who is your boss? That boss can only give you the order. It is not like a peon will come and give you the order. If a peon is giving you the order, it means the orderliness at the workplace is not there. It is an unorganized organization. Okay, a desire to stay informed. The next thing comes that when you are working at a one place, any workplace, so every worker has a desire to be informed by that what is going on there. If things are going on without your information, then you may not feel secure to work at that place. Okay. And an urge to monitor the situation and take corrective actions if needed. Okay. The next we have influence motive. So influence motive is characterized by a concern for making an impact on the other. That is called influence motive. Okay. That how you are working, the other should follow you. That desire we have. So a desire to make people do what one think is right, and an urge to change things and develop people. Extension motive is characterized by a concern for the others, an interest in the superordinate goal, and a desire to be relevant and useful to the larger groups, okay, including society and as a whole. Okay, so when we work, so it is not only that we want to affect only our workplace. We want that from our work, our society should also get affected. People should see that, okay, yes, he is a doctor, okay, or he's a professor or whatever. So that desire also human beings they have. The urge to control others is called personalized power, and the desire to make an impact and use power for the benefits of other person and group is called socialized power. Okay, guys, now we are going to theory number third, that is given by Alt- Alterfer's ERG theory. Okay, Alterfer's ERG theory is an extension of the Maslow's theory only. Okay, uh, now means it is somehow depend on that. Now, what is the difference in this? I tell you that Maslow, what he has given, the Maslow has described the five needs, but in this we have only the three needs. Okay, according to Alterfer. Okay, now let's see what are these three theories are. The one is the existence theory, relatedness, and the growth. These are the three categories of the needs. Okay. Okay. So let's discuss in this. The first we will take the first theory, that is called relatedness need. Okay, now what is this relatedness need is this relatedness need involves interpersonal, okay, relationship, and are similar to the Maslow's love and ego need. Okay, means this relatedness need theory need is somewhat same that what we have read. If you remember, we have read the five psychological needs according to the Maslow. Okay, so this relatedness need is quite close to love and ego need. Okay, now growth needs, the another one is the growth needs. The growth needs are related to attainment of the one's potential. Okay, that what capacity the person is having. Sachin Tendulkar feels like he's a good cricketer and he develops his potential, his power, right? He utilizes potential in the right direction, so he became a cricketer. Okay, so that is called the growth needs. Okay, uh, let's see further what the Alter says. Alfred's ERG theory, it is differ from the Maslow's theory in the two significant ways. Okay, in the two ways it is different. And what are these two ways it is different from? The Alfred's theory does not suggest what it does not suggest. It does not suggest that lower order needs must be satisfied. Okay, before the upper order needs become motivational. Okay, but on the other hand, in the Alfred's ERG theory, uh, also suggests that if the upper order needs are not satisfied, an will uh, individual will regress, and lower order needs become the major motivational determinants for them. Therefore, Alfred's ERG theory not only draws attention to the satisfaction of the lower order needs, but it also draws attention to the satisfaction of a higher order need. Okay, like what are these higher order needs includes? Your higher order needs includes like the job challenges, it includes your advancement, it includes your creativity, it includes your growth, and so on. Okay, so in fact, Alfred believed that as a person starts satisfying higher order need, they become more intense. Okay, the more power a person gets, the more power he. Okay, so what the Alfred believed that as the person starts satisfying the higher order needs, they become more. What they become more intense. Now, what is the meaning of intense here? Means intense means passionate. Okay, like it is somewhat like that. If you supposing you start earning 20,000 rupees, so your desire will grow for the next more and more you want. You want for 30,000, you want 40, 50 lakhs and whatnot, right? So it is in the same way this happens with the power also. Okay, so one need, it happens in the needs also, that if one need is satisfied, so they become more intense. The more power a person gets, the more power he wants. Okay, like it is somebody, if supposing somebody has become a village sarpanch, so village sarpanch will also become want to go for some higher position, maybe at the town level, right? So this is how this theory works. Okay, guys, now we are here at the fourth one, the fourth of our theory, that is called Herzberg two vectors theory. Okay, what the Herzberg says. Okay, he has proposed a two. Okay, guys, we are going ahead with this two factors theory of the Herzbergs now. So, what the Herzbergs proposed two sets of needs. Okay, he says what he says the one set of need caused dissatisfaction. Okay, if they were not met, he called them hygiene factor. What he called them? Hygiene factor. This they may ask that what Herzberg calls it. Okay, so we call them hygiene factor. The sum of the hygiene factors are what? This includes your safety, working conditions, company policy, supervision, and work group. Okay, this comes under your hygiene factor. We are not talking about the personal hygiene here. Okay, but from a work organization point of view, that what a worker looks for safety, working conditions, company policies, supervision, and a work group. Okay, the second set of needs provide positive satisfaction. Okay, if they are met, he called them motivators. Okay, so what he see, the first one will call first what he called it, the first one he called it as a hygiene factor. Okay, and the second one, now what he's calling them motivators. So some of the motivators, okay, what is that? That is your advancement, your development, your responsibility, your recognize your achievements, and your work itself. This is what you want. How a worker will feel motivated? A worker will obviously feel motivated when there are chances of advancement, development, responsibility, recognition, achievements, and work itself. So Herzberg postulated, the word is used, which I am telling you again, what means what he expressed, or he said that reducing dissatisfaction in the work environment is not the same as providing the positive satisfaction. He further explained that hygiene factors and motivators are qualitatively different aspects of work motivation, and that motivation can be provided only if motivators are used in the work environment in addition to the hygiene factor. Okay, so Herzberg's theory has led to the job enrichment programs, okay, entailing redesigning of the jobs. Okay, job enrichment tries to build motivators into the job. Okay, so this is, guys, we have discussed about all the four theories in this topic. Okay, so we have done with all these four theories, and now for your progress, I am giving you these two questions, okay, which you guys can write it down that what you have studied. One thing you have to do is the name the five main hierarchical level of the needs proposed by Maslow, and mention the hygiene factor as recognized by Herzberg. Okay, so you can mail me your this what we call it answers if you wish. Those who would like to do it, or maybe you can do it yourself. Practice. Okay, and how do you like this video? Okay, if you like this video, so you can comment in my box and let me know. I know I'm going little fast, but the thing is that we have very little time today. It has almost become 15:12, and now we have very limited time, right? So this is the only reason I'm going little fast. So I see you in the next video number 3 now. Okay, till then, bye bye and have a great day.